exercise science. I've got that from being at dance. I've just loved like the way the body works and how I feel it. So I want to do exercise science and then either get into athletic training or physical therapy and continue my career in that, and hopefully be able to work for like a professional or a collegiate team, because I've always been in sports. My brother played sports. So as soon as I was born, I was at games. And so I've just grown up in that and I want to stay in it. That's pretty much me.
Okay, we're going to start with questions. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move around in the audience for questions. Who's got the first question?
I have a question. I heard you say that you were a teacher, but I didn't get the name of the place you were teaching.
I teach at Dance Force Studio. It used to be Callahan's. I've taught there for the last 5 years.
Okay, we got another question.
I'm sorry, but did you say where you were going to attend college, or were you uncertain?
I am not quite sure. If I stay in Indiana, I will most likely go to University of Indianapolis. I really love the college there. But I'm also looking at University of Kentucky and University of Louisville too. So one of those. I haven't really quite decided yet.
Okay, let's go to our second student. Hold your hand up and tell us which one's going to start.
All right, my name's Reva Tincher. My parents are Stephanie and Robbie Tincher, and I have one younger sister, and her name's Raiden. I live in Southridge Addition. It's by like Hubler Car Block, about 15 minutes out from here. And I went to St. Vincent from preschool through 8th grade. And then in high school, I've been a part of Renaissance. I joined that my freshman year, Beta Club my sophomore year, and then Lady Dance Marathon and National Honor Society my junior year, Pep Club my senior year, and then I've been playing volleyball all 4 years of high school. And I started playing volleyball when I was in 3rd grade. And then my 7th and 8th grade year, in middle school, I played Boys and Girls Club. And then my freshman and junior year, I coached at the Boys and Girls Club, a younger volleyballs team. And then I also started travel volleyball in 7th, 8th grade, and I've continued that. My favorite classes would have to be all of the art classes I take. I love art. Stained glass, if I had to pick one. I also love like any type of arts for my hobbies, volleyball, anything art related. I also love being outside, going hiking with my family, kayaking, anything like that. After high school, I'm going to Marian University to get a degree in art therapy. And then I also have applied for a program there that's called the San Damiano Scholarship Program. It's all faith-based and volunteering type stuff. And if I get into that program, I will minor in pastoral leadership. Over the summer, I participated in a program at Marian that I was nominated for called MDI. It's Missionary Disciples Institute, and we learned how to be missionaries in our community. And so since then, I took my mission plan back to my church. I go to St. Vincent, and I've been helping get my youth program started back up. I cleaned out the youth room, done a lot of volunteer work for that, making sure that once it can get started, that we have a welcoming space to gather in. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to have some questions. What's your first name again?
Reva.
All right. Yeah, here's a question.
Does it need to be turned around? Okay. First of all, if you don't care, and pass this on to the others, if you can talk with one another, can you lean into your microphone just a little bit more as you all speak, and speak up just a little bit because we're in a big room and lots of space and all, so I'm not catching everything that's being said. But anyway, my question is, I did not hear, are you in band or anything along that line as well? I understood that you're very interested in art and all kinds of things. That's what you're wanting to major in college, art therapy. But what other interests do you have, or is that just, that's your whole life is art?
No, I am not in band. I am not musically inclined at all. I do volleyball, and then I coach, and then I do art type things, and then my youth group. Those are the main things that I'm involved in.
Okay. Questions, ladies and gentlemen, we need some questions.
Okay, the third student, please raise your hand and let us know what your name is.
Hi, my name is Nick Mansker. My mom's name is Stephanie Kellums, and my dad's name is Jim Mansker, and I have one sibling, and her name is Callie. I went to Lincoln Elementary School, and then Bedford Middle School, and then I'm 75th out of my class in rank. And some activities that I've done is I played football and basketball throughout middle school and high school. For basketball, I played for 3 years, and football, I played for 4 years and earned 3 varsity letters. I've been in Beta Club my sophomore year. I've earned academic award my junior year, and I've been on honor roll. My favorite class, I'd say it's Mrs. Teich. She teaches biology, AP Bio. She just makes me happy, and I talk a lot. I'm not that very talkative in class, but being around her just makes me want to talk a lot more. Some hobbies is that I like watching sports, especially basketball and football. I played basketball and football, and so my friend, he's got me into golfing, and that's a really relaxing sport and all that. I love weightlifting, and that's helped me get really strong and just change my overall physique, I guess. Over the summer, I like going on my boat and hang out with my family and friends. And then me and my dad's hobby, we like to go to dirt racing. We do that a lot, and we travel to many places out of state. My plan after high school is to either be an entrepreneur or an engineer. The colleges I've been thinking about is IU and Purdue. Purdue has a degree where I could do both, but if I just wanted to do business, I would just go to IU. And then if I get through all that stuff, I would maybe like to start racing sprint cars as I grow up. And that's about it.
I heard you talk about Purdue. What area did you want to go into?
I was thinking about electrical engineering or mechanical.
Yeah, mechanical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, any more questions? We've got some. I know you guys have questions.
Well, tell him he should just go to Purdue and not think about it. Hey, just go to Purdue. Seriously. I'm not kidding you. They actually study there.
That's from somebody that's wearing a red shirt today, but it does not say IU on it.
Of course.
Here's a question. What position did you play in football?
Well, out through when I was younger and all the way up to my sophomore year in high school, I played wide receiver. But since we don't have that many guys on the O line and stuff, and I've gotten bigger since then, junior and this year, my junior year and this year, I play O line, left tackle, and I have a really good bond with the O line coach.
I heard you say you liked weightlifting. Were you on the wrestling team?
No, I was not.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta keep going.
Okay, we're ready for the next student. Number 4, would you hold your hand up and let us know your name and start off?
Hi, my name is Lillian Andis. My mom and dad are Adrian.
Come in
and
a little
Dustin
closer
Andis.
to the,
I've lived in Springville the majority of my life, and I attended Dollins in Springville Elementary School.
come in a
And
lot
I went
closer.
to Illian Middle School. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me?
Start over if you want to.
There's not a mic on this one.
Yeah, raise your
Can you guys hear
headphones
me?
up a little higher to your chin.
Can you guys hear me? Okay. Hi, my name is Lillian Andis. My mom and dad are Adrian and Dustin Andis. I've lived in Springville the majority of my life, and I have gone to Springville and Dollins Elementary School. I went to Illian Middle School. I have a 3.86 GPA, and I am 46 in class rank. I'm involved in multiple clubs. FFA is one of the biggest clubs I'm involved in. I became officer fill-in my junior year, and then this year I am actually FFA president. I also am in the 4-H Goat Club. I was treasurer from 2019 to 2020, 2021, because we just, with our treasurers, it holds over for 2 years, and then I just held the same position last year. Our elections have not been held to see who is what this year yet. I am a Beta Club member, and I started that 2018, and a National Honor Society member, and I started that last year in 2020. I've been in a Riley Dance Marathon and participated in the dances since 2019, and I really enjoy being in all of my clubs. My favorites are probably the Goat Club and the FFA, because I'm really involved in the ag programs. My hobbies are actually my goat farm and the FFA. I really love competing in FFA competitions. My favorite classes are either AP Physics or Vet Careers, just because I'm wanting to go into the veterinarian field as a career. So I really enjoyed actually getting to go and shadow and experience like what my career will be like. And then physics was the first challenging class I have experienced, and I really enjoyed actually having the challenge and working towards like my goals in that class. I also really like researching for a hobby. If I don't know something, I really like finding out like why I don't know and like the process of things. So that's really fun. After high school, I would really like to go to Purdue. That's my, I will admit to Purdue if they accept me, and I will get a major in animal science and go on the pre-vet course. And then I also have a backup plan for genetics and still pursuing the pre-vet course if I do not get accepted into the vet program. But I also am considering a couple other schools like IUPUI and Indianapolis University, but Purdue was probably where I'll end up going. I really enjoy ag programs, and that's a big part of my life, as well as my dairy goats, and that's it.
Okay, we're ready for some questions. Let's see here. That's an original.
You mentioned animal science. How did you get interested in that?
Okay, you mentioned animal science. How did you get interested in animal science?
I've always been around animals since I was really little. My great grandpa had a pony farm, and my great grandma raised dairy goats because she was lactose intolerant and she could actually consume dairy goat milk. And one year in my 5th grade year, she got in an accident and broke her hip. So me and my mom began taking care of her. I was taking care of her goats, and then she ended up giving me permission to take them home. And after I took them home, I really fell in love with goats and their management and how to take care of them. So then I really decided to pursue the animal science field, and I really would like to become a vet.
I'm glad that you mentioned the dairy goats was sort of what started all this. Lawrence County, of course, has a lot of cow-calf cattle country, just like Salem. But the goat industry in Lawrence County has also taken off since in the last 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Were you in 4-H?
Yes, I started participating in 4-H my 8th grade year. I wasn't in it before just because my great grandma always had superstitions about 4-H, but then I finally begged my mom and she finally let me get a wether, and that's how I got really involved with 4-H. I am treasurer as of now. Hopefully when elections happen, I'm going to run for president for our goat club.
Okay, Julia, you want closing comments from Julia?
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me okay while I still have my mask on? Okay. Laura, thank you very much. Students, we appreciate you. We hope that someday in the future, of course, you all will move on, but be able to do this in person again as we did in the past. We had a little difficulty hearing you today. I'm apologizing for that because I'm afraid that we probably missed a little bit of the information that you shared with us, and we really want to hear everything about you. But keep in mind, at the end of this program, towards the end of your school year, we will also offer all of you students an opportunity to write a brief essay of a topic that we will choose, and you can submit those and potentially get a reward or a stipend for writing those essays, the 2 top winners. Thank you again for being with us today. Laura, thank you. The students I know have about 2 minutes to get on to their next spot. So thank you. And you students, Laura, somebody's saying something. What?
Laura, do you want to have a closing comment?
Just want to say thank you. We appreciate your time and allowing us to present these great students to you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.